Hi guys, so welcome to my YouTube video. Sorry, welcome to my YouTube channel. And today we're just here to just discuss random things, like not really random things, but mistakes that I made, right? Mistakes that I made early in life. And one of them is, some of them are majorly money mistakes. Let me just put it out there, money mistakes. So yeah, a lot of people, I see a lot of videos where people say how to make money, but I'm still trying to. I think it's just recently now that I'm now seeing videos of people now educating people on how to manage the money that they make, like bringing up investments where they can, like, is like giving a proper explanation on how they can invest their money, probably in mutual funds, commercial paper, treasury bills, and the likes. But before now, I see that some people make their money and they don't know how to spend it. They don't know how to allocate the money such that they are also planning their retirement. I mean, this is one mistake that I made when I started my career. Yes, you hand the money, like you get the money, and then the confusion of how do I prepare, okay, save for my future, how do I save for this, save for that. And I just realized that I started making money mistakes. Now, I'm not, money mistakes I'm talking about is not maybe I'm buying clothes, buying shoes, buying that one. That's not it though. So all in the name of trying to secure the future. Sometimes you can make money mistakes by even going ahead to take wrong certifications. Now, as much as people value certifications, you can be making a wrong investment if you take up a certification that is not relevant to your career. So you have spent so much on it, but in my, yes, and see, their certifications are not relevant to your career. Let me just tell you that. So if you just, all in the name of you want to get more certifications, and you're making the wrong investments by going for an exam that is not relevant to your career, I'm sorry, you have the degree or whatever, but at the end of the day, you not go put any food, or it's not going to add so much value to your portfolio or whatever. So that's one mistake that you should watch out for. Now, please and please, if you know that there is a certification that can help improve your life, because I have a particular certificate now that is not just my investment certificate that has really helped me career wise. I have that, but I'm talking about certain certificates, that certification rather, that is not relevant. Don't do it. That's just it. There are some certifications that are not relevant. Don't waste your money. Good. Number two, one mistake that I actually make again is putting too much like all my energy on just education, like university, blah, blah, blah. Nowadays I see that people see, just know how to do the work or have a skill. You would, with if you don't have other factors affecting you, you would have money. If you don't have other factors, if you know what I mean by other factors, so just have a skill. Now, before now, I used to just focus on just academic kind of this thing, but now I see that technology has come into the space. Even people when they go to school, they are doing certain things. If they can just do the job, they get their money and they move on. Oh my god. So please and please, don't over focus on academic qualification or something. Yes, get your, like me when they talk, I have academic qualification, but what I'm saying is that as much as you give focus to that too, if you can try to get a skill. So when I mean a skill, I don't mean like it might not necessarily be maybe like taking a course or something. It might also even be like having something else that you can do to help yourself through life. Like maybe some people learn things early in life, and that was one mistake. I know I used to have interest in a particular, in hairdressing, but for some reasons the focus was that I should, focus on academic. And now I look back and I'm like, oh, if I had followed through with that interest, maybe I can just have like a side hustle in that path. Do you understand? While I understand that it's okay to learn a skill, please always have that balance. Let the fact that you're learning a skill doesn't affect maybe your main whatever. Like for instance, if you're a student now, the fact that you're learning a skill should not affect your grades in school. Do you understand? I remember when I was writing my professional exams, at some point I started the professional exam before I got into uni, and when I was in uni I was doing it together. Then later I realized that because I didn't study the kind of course that is very like is the same as that professional exam I was taking, so what I did was I realized that at some point it was beginning to affect my grades in school, because as I grew in like 100 level, 200 level, as I was going the level, whatever responsibilities in terms of other commitments, I became more committed in terms of extracurricular activities and all. So many factors. I started staying in the school hotel, I started staying outside campus, more stress and everything. So I realized that my grades were kind of wanted to start going low. I had to, I short, I even tell you, see, like, I put my head there, like, let me see write, let me see continue the professional exam. At some point, I just had to tell myself that, babe, stop. I had to pause until I finished my uni. Immediately, I dropped my project like this. The following month, I started my, like, that's the next day gone. I started my, I went back to my professional exam, whatever. I started preparing for exams again and all. So that's why I'm saying that you have to just understand the dynamics. Now, if that's not your own kind of thing, maybe like you have to learn a skill. I knew people then that every holiday we used to have like 3 to 4 months holiday, I guess. People will go to learn something. Please learn. And now that the world has even evolved, if it's a course that I have to take, like I said, like last year I took a course, I think it was like almost 6 months or so, a 6-month course. It was not easy, because we felt that I was even pregnant. Oh my god, my husband was always on my neck. Jesus, have you done this, have you done that? At the point go I verse say I know do again. Now me say I want to course. So, and like this course is not something very, but that course was actually relevant to my career, to my interests too. Do you understand? Like something I had interest in too, and it was also going to help me career wise. So I took that course. Now let me explain now very well so that you can understand what I'm saying. That course was going to also help enhance the quality of my work. Do you understand? It's also something like, okay, for my goals, my next 5-10 years goals, that course was also going to help me. So that was why I went ahead to take that course. It's not a university degree course, it's not anything, it's just a 6-month course. Do you get? So please and please get those kind of skills too that can help. And if it's maybe you're into content creation and all those things, please get a skill that can enhance what you're doing. Like, I didn't know on time that it's not only academic that can give you money, like being going to the office, you can also make money through all those things. Now, it's not everybody that has interest in business. For instance, let me go to my next point. When I mean business, like buying and selling, but if you can also render service, you can also find yourself a good place. I didn't quickly know that on time. So then when I was much younger, I used to see people do business. First of all, when I try to do business, they always owe me. People always owe me every time I try to do business. So I was not sure how to navigate dealing with people who would tell you that they would they will pay back, and they never pay back. You know those kind of people now. So I never knew that you can just render professional service, like or maybe a service. So it's not everybody that can sell. So people can just, you can consult, your professional expertise, you can let people know that this is what you can do. Yes, it's not everybody that will be talk, that will be buying and like selling. Do you understand? It's not everybody. So I didn't quickly know that one on time. It was not something that came to me like early enough in life that, okay, if you cannot do this, you can also do this. So I did also know that spending so much in investing in myself is the greatest good I'm going to ever do myself. Like the way everything is now, that there were times, God, serious, this life no pass. If I knew then that life would be like everything will happen like this, or more, I thought, bro. So like investing in yourself will do you more than 1 million good. Like I just see investing in yourself. I didn't know that investing in yourself, like the way I'm going to go about it, almost invest in yourself, learn a skill. If you want to learn the high paying job, you have to know how to do the job. If you want to do this, I know that you have to keep. I didn't know that it was a continuous learning thing, that after school, when you have the certificates, you just started. So I just felt like after school, let's start a little theoretical and what do you call it, and life, like the practical. Sometimes, yes, you need the theoretical, but sometimes they are not really the same thing. Do you understand? So all of these things are things that they were coming to me as being strange. You see that investing in yourself, oh my god. and the world has even make it better now. Sometimes you can even learn certain things on your own. But I didn't know like that. Saying that, so if we say you have to be the one to know how to do this, to know how to do that, to know how to do this, you have to, so for you to be able to, you have to sit down to learn. So all this investing in yourself is not really paid to be jumping to you like that, bro. You are the one that will sacrifice time to invest in yourself, sacrifice your resources to invest in yourself. And so it be. Also, one mistake that I also think I made is not starting a side also very early on in life. Like, so then I know my mom would always tell me that there are things I can do, but like simple things that I can do that won't stress me, like just not having one source of income then. But I'll be like, I can't cope, forget it. Even if you can't cope, Nigeria system will make you cope, you will do that side also. Well, not everybody can cope with the side also, but if you can try, you can try. So side also comes in different form, whichever one is convenient for you. So people see YouTube as side also. If you can make the sacrifice, please do it. Some people see maybe drop shipping aside also. If you can create a structure that would also not affect your main also, because you should not say because you're doing side also you should be, it's just like you're stealing from your employer. If you're doing a side also and it's affecting your maybe productivity at work, or the time you're supposed to deliver at work. Like I said, I'm filming this video in the midnight, even though I'm still on I'm on leave currently. But even if I resume work, I most likely might do it this way, or maybe on a weekend. Do you understand? And sometimes you see impression. There was a time that I had a YouTube channel, and I knew that some of my office people were on that YouTube channel, and I felt like to be insensitive for me to be posting at that period where we were so busy at work. So I had to pause for a while, because now I know how YouTube works, that you can actually pre-record something since last year, and then you start posting, maybe you are bulked post. But how many people don't can tell when people that are high up there, like high up there, they now see that this person is releasing content, and this is where Allah hot, everything is hot at the office. Sometimes you also need to be sensitive like that. So what I did was, okay, I just had to calm down for those periods. Do you understand? So just figure it out. Don't let me digress. Just find what works for you. And if you know that you're just focusing on your 9 to 5 that works for you, focus. For me, I've learned now that I can actually do it if I want to, because there are some small minutes that I'm wasting doing other things that if I just channel it to this YouTube, channel it to my business, my other business I'm doing, it will work. But sometimes you just feel like you cannot do it. And this year, I'm believing in myself. I'm making it work. That's it for me. Let me just move on to my next. So you see this thing of waiting for others to cheer you on. Hello. If you don't see others to cheer you on, cheer yourself up. Blow the alarm, blow the music or whatever. Cheer yourself on. So people might not always cheer you on. People have their struggles, so they might not always available to cheer you on. This is me learning from myself, that waiting for other people to cheer you on, that oh, you're doing well. Forget. If they're not cheering on, put the music on and cheer yourself on. yes, see, it can only get better. That's just the truth. It can only just better. So cheer yourself on. I learned that, like, it was one mistake I made, like I'm also waiting for people, oh yeah, that you're doing well. Hello. Even if you are doing wrong and they say you're doing well, okay? So please sit down and face your life, and when you get the chairs, collect it and say thank you. And when you don't get it, sit down and look at, okay, why am I doing it bad? Let me make it to make me so I improve. So see all those investments that they'll say, bring this, bring one person bring 5 people. I don't know, let me not discourage you, but those were some money mistakes that I made. Not like I did those types, but there were some types that where like you could bring this money and then you get a very high interest rate. Now that was not my kind of thing, but when I said that people were cashing it, I'm like, maybe should I consider this? See, let me tell you, for someone like me, this day that you put your money there, that's the day that it will crash. I swear. So going forward, I don't do all those things again. I would rather just do something that maybe invest in mutual funds, invest in something that I'm sure that okay, this one I'm seeing my money, whatever is growing every day. I know they do all those ones where they'll say, I bring, or I don't even like, I mean, I don't even know how to cajole people to say, come and do this thing. Where I bring 5 people, bring 10 people. I don't even do it. Or now, those ones I will say, if you invest 100K, you get maybe 50K. Don't know, shall I don't know, but please only do legit investment, I beg you. So other thing I also like to talk about is one mistake I made is like not saving in USD. Oh god, see that naira, saving in naira, nobody know, or I don't know sure, but that was one major mistake. And you know what, the Holy Spirit was giving me a nudge, but I was waiting for validation from people that, what do you think about this, what do you think about it? People will always give you advice to the level that they are knowledgeable about. That's just it. I was always feeling like, I think this is going to be a good idea to even have this, but I was not just, I was waiting for cheerleaders, like not really cheerleaders, or someone to just say, I think it's a good one, go ahead do it. While you're waiting, sometimes some opportunities might just slip off you. Do you understand? And I watched the dollar rate move from 400 to 900 to 1,000. Jesus. And I'm like, God, what if I taken this decision to save my money in USD? Okay, it's too late to understand. It's too late already. So sometimes, that's why I said that when God is giving you sometimes the Holy Spirit is even telling you to do something, but you're not allowed the Holy Spirit to sometimes just listen. Yes, get advice, but also sometimes just listen and obey. Because if I had done that, all of you know now, imagine that you had a particular amount and just watched the USD rise from the point like to that point. Those of you that actually did this, you know, that actually took the initiative of saving your money in USD, you guys are the real. All right, so I'm just taking, some people invest, like some people do investments in food stuff and all. I know people were telling me then, but I wasn't sure. I didn't know how viable it was going to be. I mean, look at how food stuff have skyrocketed. Maybe if I had done it, if I done the cash out now, I know my mom then was always coming to me, come and buy palm oil, come and buy this one. I'll be like, I don't understand, why are we buying food stuff down? What if? So what if I've done? I mean, these things have doubled. Even it happened to me. I bought groundnut oil, maybe a particular amount, and then before I know it has doubled in price. I'm like, if I even bought it at home for us to be eating, like then, that if I knew it was going to double in price, if I just put it like almost double, not like double, but almost double. And I'm like, if I just had it at home, it's not even better. I'll save myself some good money. I did not listen to my mommy's advice when she was saying that she come investing, palm oil investing, or father investing this, and now see what food stuff is saying. It is well with my soul. Then not taking my YouTube channel serious too. Oh God, I always gave the excuse of I don't have time. My dear, I don't have time doing to pay the bills. I don't have time doing to understand pay. If there's any way you can make it work, please just make it work. There was a day I was feeling down, I didn't want to shoot. Just had to tell myself that it's not about how I feel. I have to show up. Yeah, it's not about how I feel. If I continue to do things based on my emotions, I will not get anywhere. And you see what I'm doing is, I always listen to all these podcasts, all these motivational stuff. Sometimes when I just listen to them like this, I'm like, no more going back. I'm energized to do more. Okay, so I'm like, as I just listened to one yesterday, that sometimes if you can sometimes if you can just make that extra sacrifice, you get what you want. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. I'm like, I think this is 2 a.m. or so, maybe 2 now. I'm filming this, and I'm like, yes, it's part of the sacrifice, because my pastor will say, you have to pay the price to carry the goods. That's just it. So not taking my YouTube channel serious. So if you're seeing me in your face like this every now, please just be watching my video, be liking it, and be subscribing to my YouTube channel, because I'll be giving you premium content. It's not easy to sit down, script a video, write scripts, then shoot. But we are doing it now. I'm doing this not even because of the monetary. Yeah, we want to earn USD, right? But again, I really like to talk about my story and all of that, because I I realized that there are certain people that might be going through what I'm going through, or they might just pick one thing from what I've said and that they can actually run with it. So for me, this channel I have now is not really about the money, which I know that the money is important, please subscribe to. But again, I really enjoy doing this. I really like talking, like, encouraging people. Even when I have my struggles, sometimes I still like to encourage people. That phase that I have actually gone through, I like to talk to people about it, the mistakes I made, what I have learned, or what I did better, or how I was able to navigate those ways, because there's also someone out there that can actually help. And I too, when I'm actually where I am now, I also try to, and I like it when I see people who also try to help me where I am currently, like, okay, to be a better version of myself. So just like me to giving back to people that are coming, or some people around me that, okay, me, I've passed this phase, so you too, you can learn from some of the things I did well and some of the things I did not do well. So that's what this channel for me is about. You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it. All right, so those are some of the mistakes I've made. Not, understanding the fact that we have to invest early in yourself, very key. Not understanding the fact that, see, if you're earning the money and you're not putting it in the right system, you are making a big mistake. Yeah, so you don't pursue certifications that are not relevant, like I said initially. Those certifications that are only relevant. And like I said, you show those investments that are not relevant, don't do it, or that are not solid, they don't have legitimacy. I don't even need to run this down, but just go and watch the video from the beginning. If you cannot remember what I said, watch from the beginning if you remember. So see you in my next one. Thank you for watching. I need to go and sleep now. Bye.